Hey, everybody, Tom Barnes, stories from the 78. A big birthday this weekend, celebrated across the world. David Bowie turning 77. I can't believe that. And I have my friend Evan Malone here to talk about it. How you doing?
Good. How's it going?
I'm doing awesome. I forgive me, I am late to the party with this Bowie Ball that is happening at the Metro. So for folks who don't know, I love that this happens. A, it's in Chicago. B, at the Metro because it's such a it is a an enclave of music in Chicago from the heyday of the movement of dance music in the 80s and 70s all the way through today. The Metro has seen everything. So perfect spot for it. So tell me about it.
Yeah, totally. Joe Shanahan, he definitely, the owner of Metro, he's definitely a huge Bowie fan. He was like pretty instrumental in like making this happen. We've been doing it for over 10 years at Metro and some other venues. We were working with the Museum of Contemporary Art like 10 years ago, which is kind of crazy for when they did the David Bowie is a fashion museum
Which
exhibit.
was incredible. I have the book somewhere from that, but that was
Yeah.
an incredible. And then he also released an album at that time too, kind of a surprise.
Yeah, he released a surprise album the night we did Bowie Ball on his birthday. And then we helped launch the museum basically with a Bowie Ball. And we had the MCA over there too. It's really fun. Bowie tweeted out, and so as Amon tweeted out about the party, which definitely helps. So
Yeah, and it's a huge honor to have Bowie actually
yeah.
acknowledge it, tweet about it. I mean, it is for him, but I imagine people do things for David Bowie all the time for in those moments. So to get recognition from the entity of David Bowie himself is pretty fantastic.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Life highlight.
So yeah, I bet. Yeah, I would save that, screenshot that and frame it, right?
I have.
Yeah, I would too. So tell folks what this event is about.
So the night is like it's all David Bowie all night. We're not like we're going deep cuts, we're doing dance remixes. It's a celebration of all eras of his music. You're going to hear your favorites. You're going to hear all the cuts that you love that you might not hear out in public generally. And we're going from like 9 till whenever the doors close, when people start leaving. So, and we also have performances by Chicago's Queen performers, Lucy Stoll, who and Nico, who have been with us for many years, as well as Sally Marvel, who is sword swallower, vaudeville, like amazing performer, as well as a new addition, Dahlia Fatal, who is a contortionist. So we're going to see some really cool performances, along with like video projections and all that good stuff. So excited to have
That
everyone come
sounds
out.
incredible. I meant performances instead of contests. My brain is
All
not
good.
working correctly today. But so how does it work? People come in. Is it things going on all the time while this is going on, or is it set schedule thing? How's that whole thing flow?
It's so much scheduled. So we'll have the video projections the whole time, of course, like big on screen, all the vi music videos and fun like secret things from playing, but and the music will just like progress throughout the night. We usually are doing the live performances like a little later in the evening, so we people can warm up a bit, get a cocktail, and just dance.
Yeah, and I imagine you are encouraging people to dress in their full David Bowie garb, right? Makeup,
Glam
the
it
whole
up.
thing.
Yeah, glam it up. We'll be taking photos just to like make it a celebration of all things Bowie, everything you love, any era. Like feel free to celebrate your favorite artists, like we all will be doing. So,
Yeah. Oh, so you got a David Bowie song that stands out for you in particular? I know it's
um,
tough to ask, but
it's tough. It's tough. Like I've always been a fan of some of his later work, that is not as popular, but I'm also a big Diamond Dogs fan. And Diamond Dogs, that whole album, this is the 50th anniversary of Diamond Dogs, so we're gonna be hitting that kind of hard. But yeah, Sweet Thing off of Diamond Dogs is a great song, and one of my favorites. So,
can you believe that David, 77 as a age doesn't sound particularly old these days, but hearing a record that's 50 years old sounds like forever ago, right?
it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, 50 years old. He was writing about the 1984 too, back then, the future world.
The future
So
world that is now the past. I love David Bowie. I've had the pleasure of going to England and doing the rock tour of England, where you walk around, do the tour, showed some really great David Bowie spots. But I mean, this person has influenced so much in our society, our culture, made things cool that weren't cool before people knew they were cool. So this is awesome. The Bowie Ball happening this Saturday at the Metro. For people who want tickets, what's the best way for them to go about doing that?
So you can just go to bowieball.com and it will take you right to the ticket page, or go to metro chicago.com and you're good to go.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for chatting with me. I look forward to seeing you Saturday night for this big bash. It sounds like it's going to be amazing.
Awesome. Appreciate it, Tom. Take care.
Yeah.